Hello everyone, and welcome back to What's Buzzin' at the Bee. As you can see, I'm in a little bit of a different spot today. That's because we are starting off with Grace here, who's going to give us a little sneak peek of our Laura Star demo that's coming up this Saturday.
Yes, so I wanted to show you just a couple of the demo models that we will be showing off this Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And we will have a variety of the Laura Star products. Now, what makes this a good demo to come through is Laura Star is the best ironing system that we have ever found. It has the crispest seams that you will ever press, and it all has to do with the dry, microfine, double heated steam that it has. And all of their products come with a water tank, so you have this sort of commercial level production available to you if you are ironing a lot. And you also just get really, really good crisp presses. Our favorite demoer, Wendell, will be showing these off, and we'll have, like I said, a variety of portable, non-portable, iron, steamer products to show you. So do drop by. As usual, as with all of our demos, we're going to have some killer deals going. And if you come, you'll get to hang out with Wendell, eat some cookies, and enter a raffle for some sort of prize, which is usually a free class coupon. So there's really nothing to lose by coming by and checking out how awesome Laura Star is. So we'll see you this Saturday, April 26th, between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Just drop by anytime. All right, thanks, Annika.
Thank you so much, Grace. Lots of wonderful information, super exciting. I always love to see the Laura Star in action. So super fun, definitely stop by. Okay, then starting off our tour for today, we're starting with Notion of the Week. This week we have our magic pins at 20% off. We've got all of the different styles here. We've got the T-pins, we've got silk pins, quilting pins, extra fine, whatever you need, it's probably here. So if you need to stock up on some of your amazing magic pins, come by and get some. Now, we'll talk about in a moment, we have Shop Hop for WSQ coming up next week. And because of that, we wanted to sort of highlight a local designer as we go through Shop Hop just for our Spokane region. So for our kit of the week, we have options. We have the squared up 10-inch square to make this beautiful squared up quilt, which we have the pattern for. And in addition to the fabric and kits, the patterns will also be 20% off, so that's super exciting. And then in addition, so we have the squared up quilt here. We also have the Starlight quilt, which is right underneath here, this beautiful pieced quilt. Both of these using fabric from Cotton & Joy. So she designs fabric and patterns. So we've got her newest collection, Between the Pages, which we have over here. And since we wanted to make this super special for Shop Hop, all of the fabric itself is also going to be 20% off. So we've got the jelly rolls, the charm packs over there, lots of yardage, layer cakes for this quilt, the Starlight kit, and all of these amazing patterns from Cotton & Joy, including her new Pandemonium pattern, which was just released recently. Okay, and getting back into our Shop Hop. So we want to show you something really cool. Michael put this together again this year. It's an interactive map that you can find on our website. So as you can see, we've clicked here on this one, which is us, the Quilting Bee, but you can also go to any of these other ones and click on these as well. So we've got all sorts of options around so you can plan out your trip, makes it super easy, and shows you all of the different options. So we'll click back to us there. So that's super fun. You can find that on the website. All information on the Shop Hop you can also find on the WSQ website. So if you want to find all of the shop lists there or any of the information, special prizes and all of that kind of stuff, you can go there as well. But be sure to check out the interactive map. That is super fun and very helpful. Okay, and we're actually going to pop right over here real quick too to show you a new line. But I do just want to mention again that we did recently just get more of the Washington My Home fabric from Riley Blaken. So if you missed it the first time around, we do still have some. We have the panels and the yardage here. And just a little reminder on that as well, that is a part of the All Pacific Northwest Shop Hop, which is still going on as well. We're going to have 2 shop hops going at the same time. So if you're coming in for the WSQ Shop Hop and you want to pick up a magazine for the All Pacific Northwest Shop Hop, you can do that at the same time. Okay, jumping into some new fabric for this week. We have Timberland Trails, which is this top row here. This is from Wilmington Prints, and it's this beautiful kind of woodland collection. Very cool toned color palette, cool blues, kind of softer cool greens. There is a border print that goes along with this collection. You've got the bears and this really cool geometric print. There is a free pattern that goes along with this one, and it uses the panel that is a part of the line as well. So we've got 4 blocks and then 2 longer rectangular blocks there. Very cool quilt. It's perfect for kind of, you know, outdoorsy, woodsy people, or maybe you need a new cabin quilt. Be perfect. Okay, and moving along through the store, we're gonna head back in this direction. We're gonna stop right here just so that we can mention, originally Au Naturel here, beautiful quilt, was a block of the month for us. We have finished its cycle and now we do have a few full kits left. So if you wanna pick up one of these beautiful quilt kits, it's organized by block of the month in the kits. That's super helpful. But you can do it all at once, kind of like you would a regular quilt. But it's got beautiful lavenders and purples and those beautiful sort of sage greens in there. So that looks like something you're interested in. We do have the full kits ready. And as we work through modern here, you'll see a little glimpse of Tula as we walk by. I will just mention that we do have her new line coming. It should be in within the next week, fingers crossed. So if you have been put in our wants book to get a notification on when that comes in, we'll hopefully be calling you soon. Okay, and stopping right here, we have a beautiful new line from Art Gallery. This one is called Marigold. It's got lots of beautiful bright colors, oranges, pinks, pops of greens. And then on the bottom there, we've got some beautiful blues and sort of that turquoise and some bright pinks. Some of these prints you may recognize. They've been kind of revamped for this collection. So those bees were super popular. These little birds were super popular in their original colorway. And now we have them in this beautiful new collection. And you can see up top here, we've got this beautiful binding stripe, which I'll explain a little bit in our next collection, but we'll show it off there. So in addition to the Marigold, we also have another collection from Art Gallery. We have this gorgeous, beautiful, sort of delicate, elegant collection called Love Letters. Again, this is also from Art Gallery. It's got all of these beautiful writing motifs, typewriters, stamps, letters, beautiful pieces, including this gorgeous border print here. So it starts off with this gorgeous floral and then kind of works up just into a blue. So it'd be beautiful to kind of fussy cut some of these out, use them as specific blocks, or even incorporate it into an actual border. Always a very beautiful option. And as I mentioned with the binding fabric from the Marigold, this is the binding fabric for love letters. And with this fabric specifically, it's super fun. Art Gallery created it. If you cut along the lines here and then fold it like you would normal binding, you have this beautiful sort of fussy cut looking binding that highlights whatever, depending on how you fold it, whichever option you would like. So it kind of creates a beautiful special added touch to your quilts. So if you've ever seen these kind of striped looking prints with Art Gallery, that's what those are. They're for binding. And they have lots of tutorials on those on their social media and on their website, so you can always go check it out there too. Okay, and now we're gonna work all the way through our fabrics here towards our novelty, where we're gonna stop right here and show you a new line from Northcott. This one is from their Naturescapes collections. It's called Wilderness. So we've got a beautiful sort of blend of outdoorsy prints, sort of that birch bark, leaves, highlights some of like the moose and the hills. And we do have a border print that goes along with this one. So you can see the moose, we've got some deer in there, the bears, all in this lovely kind of more autumn color palette. And then in addition to the collection, there is a panel that goes with. So we've got this one here. So you've got 4 kind of framed blocks and then a large block in the center there with that bear. Again, beautiful autumn color palette. Beautiful artwork on these, and we love the colors and the textures here. Okay, and now we're gonna work our way through and back around here. Loop around here. And then I'll just stop and mention real quick, we have our quilt puzzles that are always very popular, and we have a few new ones to choose from. So if you're stopping by and you wanna grab a new project, just something fun, or these make great gifts as well. Maybe you're passing through for Shop Hop and you haven't seen these before. They are a very fun option. Okay, and next up we have Wild West Wonder. That's kind of a mouthful there. Lots of beautiful sort of Western options. So we're gonna kind of flip through these. This is from Michael Miller, and kind of more of a juvenile collection. Be super cute for a kid's quilt, or maybe you want to do something kind of cute for the nursery. So cute, the cactus in there, lots of good blenders. That main print with the little wagon is adorable. Lots of great blenders again, beautiful cactus prints. Arrows, and of course you've got to have some good plaids in there too. And this kind of softer color palette with the yellows and oranges and kind of sort of sea green color with the classic blue. Just a beautiful collection. We've got some pre-cuts over here, some fat quarters, and as you can see, we put a Cotton and Joy pattern there. That one would be super cute for this collection. And just a little reminder that all of the Cotton and Joy patterns, pre-cuts, and fabric, and the 2 quilts that you saw are going to be 20% off through Shop Hop. So that's going to be super exciting. So make sure you stop by. Fran is a local designer and we love supporting her. So definitely come on by and see if there's anything that you can't live without. And then a reminder, so Shop Hop is the 29th through the 3rd. So this Tuesday through Saturday. Make sure you mark it on your calendars. You can kind of map it out. You can use Michael's interactive map on our website to kind of do that, which is super cool. And yeah, it's going to be a great time. We're going to have all of the classics, some little giveaways for you, and yeah, all the fun stuff there. We will be on Whatnot later today, so if you saw any of these gorgeous fabrics and can't live without them, and you can't make it in today, you can always shop with us on Whatnot. I think that is it for today. Last reminder, make sure you join us on Saturday for the Laura Star demo with Wendell. Again, that's this Saturday, the 26th from 10 to 4. So make sure you come and join us for that too. It's going to be super fun. And yeah, I think that is it for today. So thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you next week for another What's Buzzin' at the Bee.